Greetings, greetings, beautiful ones. I am the AquaMoon goddess, and this is the AquaMoon goddess experience. Okay, so we're going to get right into it, beautiful ones. So I was trying to figure out what sign was coming up next, and I wanted to say thank you all for being patient. That Hurricane Beryl took us out. Man, we didn't have power for like 3 or 4 days. Over 2 million people were without power. So thank you for your patience and understanding. All right. And so I went into meditation and Lance Gross popped up in my head. Lance Gross, if you don't know him, Google him. He's an actor, very attractive, chocolate, nice looking man. He popped into my head and he's a Cancer. And so I'm like, well, okay, we're going to go with Cancer next. But why Cancer? Well, it makes sense because the sun is in Cancer right now. So it makes a lot of sense. These are the notes that I receive, or the downloads that I received from that meditation. Um, are you are you in your feels right now? Like, are you feeling over emotional, or do you feel like you're feeling over emotional? Cancer is my Cancer babies. Y'all, you have those soft underbellies, that hard exterior, like the crab, right? You are the crab, but you have very soft underbellies. That's the sensitive part of you. Cancers can be very sensitive, um, but they can be very sensitive. A lot of times they don't want you to see how sensitive they are, and some are okay with you seeing that space. But being that the sun is in Cancer, Lance Gross popped up in my vision. It's Cancer. It all makes sense. Are you feeling overwhelmed with emotions right now? You know, emotions of sadness. Um, if you are a Cancer, especially, that is why, because the sun is in your sign. That the sun, the light always brings out the truth, right? The truth of whatever situation you're going through, whatever situation that you're in, whatever you need to know the truth about, it will be exposed at this time. And that goes for all of us, wherever your Cancer placement is, that sun is, it's shining on that house. It's, letting you know what you need to focus on, or why you're feeling overwhelmed or emotional, right? Right now in that space. If you have it in the fourth house, you might be feeling, overwhelmed or extra sad, just in layman's terms, about family, a family dynamic, something going on in your family. In the first house, something, emotional about you, something with you that you might be unhappy about. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have it in the 10th house, that's your career. You could be your career, how people see you, you know. Um, you might be going through, a change in career, um, or, maybe thinking about, you know, if you should change it. And you might be feeling sad about this change, or you might just be unhappy in your job or with the work you're doing, or even who you're working with. So all those are components of, that sun in Cancer. It makes sense. Also, um, so the cardology for that, if you're a Seven of Diamonds, this could apply to you as well. Seven of Diamonds is the abundance card. Beyonce is the Seven of Diamonds, and she always comes up. Like, I don't know if it's because, I don't know why she always comes up. And that's Virgo, always comes up in when I'm talking about different people's readings. But this is definitely Cancer. These numbers might be um, important to you. And like I said, if you play lottery, or if you don't, maybe your grandmother plays it. I don't know. But here's some numbers that I got. You got 708, 807, 15, 6, 87, and 78. Those are the numbers that that I received. Also, I did, and I had a dream. So after I had my meditation, sometimes I'll go to sleep. I'll fall off into the sleep, and I'll still hold on to the dream. And the only part I remember, the part that really stood out to me, it says I was at some type of high school musical. Now, I've watched High School Musical. I've seen it, but to dream about being in a High School Musical, this definitely wasn't for me. But yeah, I was at some type of High School Musical and some type of school, performing arts school. So, I mean, this could be, you may be in performing arts school. You may be considering going to performing arts school. You may be considering majoring in music. You may be considering, again, putting out some music. You may want to take some classes. Since I was a returning student, and I knew that I felt like I was this, I was this, I felt like I was this young lady, but it wasn't me. I could clearly see it wasn't me. She had this hat on, she has her hair pulled back in this straight, and clearly have locks. She has it pulled back in this ponytail, it's curly, long hair, this hat on. She looks very ethnic and cool. And so they handed me the mic, right? So I come into the room. It's hype. It's hype up in there, right? I come into the room. They hand me the mic, and I start rapping. I went in. Well, I went in a little bit. I'm not a big rapper. I write poetry. I do write poetry, but yeah. And it said, and I was saying, yeah, it didn't look like me. This was definitely for somebody else. So yeah, that's the dream. That's the part of the dream that stood out the most. Um, to me, like I said, I don't know if somebody wants to go, return back into the music field, return back um, into the music profession. And also, I keep thinking about the fact that Saturn and Neptune are retrograde. So, Saturn is going to, have you pondering and thinking about things, things that are important, things that are longevity. Okay. Things that are worth the time and effort that's going to put you in a place for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Cancer, yeah, so that's what I have for you on that piece. Now let's pull a card and see what you need to focus on for the week. And man, I've shuffled. I mean, I just love shuffling cards. Shuffling cards, it's almost like I can go into a meditative state just by shuffling cards. I love shuffling cards. It totally relaxes me. I can think, while I'm shuffling any kind of cards, tarot cards, playing cards. I just love the way the cards feel in my hand. That's how I know they belong here. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, Cancer, let's see what you need to focus on. Let's see if something's going to fly out for me today. And I have Cancer in the 12th house. That's deep. The house is so deep. The house, that's things that are unseen. People have a different input about the 12th house. So, I mean, just take a, how your definition, mine, other people's, it's okay. But that house is a very deep house for me. It's the house of secrets. Okay, we're gonna go with the 6 of Wands, y'all. And I'm gonna go take this card because I was trying to put it back and it would not let me. This is your card, the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is about victory. The 6 of Wands is about victory. That's a beautiful card. I love the 6 of Wands. On this card is dope. Like she's riding on her horse. She has like the little twisties. Hope y'all can see it. I love this card. I love this deck too. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. You need to focus on victory for the week. The 6 of Wands is about being victorious. It's about public recognition. It's about being recognized, like you her. You know what I'm saying? Or you're him. You're that guy, you're that girl, or that woman, you're that man. It's about victory. And that's what you need to focus on, being victorious. It's going to work out. It's going to work out in your favor. And she's sharp too, y'all. She got on the leopard print. I love it. She got on the leopard print coat with the red boots. I said sharp. Y'all know what I mean. Yes, she is. Yeah, she got it going on, y'all. Yeah, this is the Six of Wands. It's about public recognition. Like I was saying, so if you have that Cancer in that 10th house, you probably focused on that career. What's going to bring you victory. Whatever you're dealing with, Cancer, this week you will be victorious. And you deserve this. Again, I always speak on that. You deserve this victory. You deserve for the public to honor you, to see the true value in what you bring, not just to the table, but to the world. Do you understand? That's it. Victory. It's going to be victorious. You're going to have a victorious week. I love it. Now let me see. I have another deck. This is a psychic tarot deck. Pull from this deck. We're going to see what's up with you in love. What's up with you in love, Cancers, my Cancers? And this says memories of love. Cancer, they're not playing with you today. They coming out for you. Memories of love. I mentioned, love and memories of love. So some of you this is like nostalgia, right? You're thinking about times and moments when maybe you were in love, or when you were feeling that love, you're in a nostalgic place, and that's fine. That's fine. It's okay to ponder, on those memories of love. Yeah. And someone could be I see these tea candles, these tea lights. Somebody could be lighting up this love within you. Somebody could be reminding you of how love truly feels. Or you could be reminding yourself how love truly feels, what love really is. You know what love is. You know what it feels like. And we could put them together. You're going to be victorious with this love. But a lot of times we got to have that self-love, If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. This is not going to resonate with everybody. Some people may be in a different space. Some people may be in this space, You could have met someone who's making you, who's giving you these butterflies. Lighten up that heart chakra. Don't fight it. And the number 6 could be important for you as well, Cancer. I love it. I love this reading for you. It looks so peaceful and serene. So you should be at peace right now. And if you don't have anyone, so be at peace with yourself. Love on yourself right now. Remember, you are love. You are love. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful read, Cancer. Beautiful read. I love this. I love this. Well, Cancers, that's all I have for you today. If you want a personal reading, I do personal readings. You can email me at theaquamoongoddess at gmail.com. Yes, I do personal readings. I'm ready to go now. We got power back. We are ready to go. We good to go. Up and running again. I have little tarot journals for sale. They're so cute, little cat journals. I'll have that in the description below. That way, when we do our readings, you can take the notes, on the reading and what you gathered from the reading that we do. Okay. All right. Well, I love you all. And remember, just like the sun, you are necessary. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. Thank you for joining the AquaMoon Goddess experience. I love y'all. Peace.